are coming, or he just says, "Throw me the ball"?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, and you probably feel and see what I do. You know, just except I get a closer view. You see it and you feel it, and there are times that he's right. Like you want to go, try to get him the ball as much as you can. Isn't it always that slippery slope where you feel it, you see it, and you just want to know, like, what's the people going to be doing around him? Is it going to produce a bucket, a turnover? But I love his spirit. I really thought his spirit was great tonight. And when he started, having that body language like you're talking about, you try to get him the ball. It's hard winning in the NBA. It's hard winning in the NBA. And I thought that we were flat. I think that that was my motivation to go with TJ. And whatever reason, at times that happens. We're 9-0 at home. But I thought the first half was flat. And, I thought we came out of halftime doing decent things. And then they're talented and young. And, they don't know what they don't know. And they just play, and Book is good. But I thought, by and large, the first half was flat. We needed an injection. I came in with TJ, shuffled the lineup around a little bit, and glad to get out of there with a win.
You came in with TJ. Are you going to keep TJ at the back?
I don't know.
What's going to be the determining factor?
Just when I think it through deeper and look at tape and see who we're playing, the next opponent, all those things that I should do.
To be able to play Chandler 27 minutes also allowed you to play Muscala as a stretch five. He was very effective.
I thought Mike was our bell ringer tonight, and the energy that he had going to the offensive boards. I mean, if you want to, in my opinion, when I study this stat sheet, the game was won because of our offensive rebounding. We turned the ball over, but we recouped some of those possessions because we got second chance points. I think we had 21 second chance points. And Mike was instrumental at making efforts, going to the board. A few times he got fouled, a few times he got them. Was able to, like you say, stretch the floor and make a three. But yes, I decided to go with Mike instead of Amir in the second half, and I thought that he did a good job.
Joel led the team in minutes played tonight.
Yeah.
How big a challenge is it to keep his load under control, but also keep his hand loose?
The whole thing is a challenge. What we've experienced is we traded 2 starters for a really good player, an all-star, and there's some reshuffling going around right now. From a minute and rotation perspective, it's still, trying to distribute some minutes, and luckily Wilson came back and we were able to get more from him. But you do feel that at times the minutes and the bodies and so on are challenging, trying to restrict it and still win games.
All of Ben's attempts tonight came.
I'm sorry?
All of Ben Simmons' attempts tonight came at the rim, and it seems like for the second game going, he had a really aggressive disposition in getting into the paint and looking for his own shot. What are you seeing from him over the last couple of games?
I mean, I think you said it well. I see a mentality when he's around the basket that is certainly improving. I thought tonight there was a real focus on getting deep catches, holding seals a little bit longer, being kind of fearless of getting a 3-second count. And once he got the ball, I thought there was a physicality that was impressive tonight.
Is there something in TJ and Markel's relationship that has allowed them to kind of coexist, given some of the juggling you've had to do, some of the things you've done in terms of playing time, and what TJ's done here, what you're hoping Markel can do? What is it about the two of them that allows them to kind of not make this an issue?
No, it's a fair question, Mike, and the simplest answer is they are friends. They're legitimately friends. And when you see them on a bus, when you see them on an airplane, when you see them interact with each other, TJ for sure would have noticed, when Markel was supporting him, and vice versa. Markel would have noticed that, and it's not anything that's disingenuous. It's very sincere a relationship. You know, I see it, I live it. I'm in the same building with them. And I think that it is maybe the thing, the respect, the friendship that enables this not to be, you know, a situation that it could be.
Joel goes up for a windmill, and this is it when you could have an easy finish otherwise. Does that bother you at all?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because you could look at it and say it's a momentum play if he throws something huge down like that, right? Get the crowd in, get his team into it. What do you tell him on the sidelines? Like, what's the
Make it. you know, like, I hear your point, and this is this balance of, you know, you want fundamentals, you want efficient play, you want to make good passes, you want all that. And then at times there is a spirit play, there is a swagger play that is part of our league and is part of their growth. And it gets the crowd going. If that goes in, you know, things pivot. How about just TJ, you know, in his way that he can change a game? And so my response is, I wish that he made it.
Right. Obviously, there's no way to predict how things are going to shake out in the NBA draft night. It was clear that Bridges would have been a fit, but now, you know, he's had an opportunity to start for a couple games, and he's getting more of an opportunity with Phoenix. You guys have Jimmy now, so the way that things have kind of shaken out, do you think that maybe he has a better opportunity with them than he would have here?
It seems like that is true. You know, I think none of us will truly be able to accurately judge that trade for a handful of years. You know, we're all going to watch Zaire. You're going to see what the Miami pick is. We're going to watch Mikal play in Phoenix. And I think what we do know is it is probably true that he's able to be on the floor more than he would have been with, you know, I hope one of the better teams in the East. It's hard to come out of college and just slide in there. It's hard to do what Landry Shamit's done. And I think to see him and, you know, watch him play tonight and watch him get in a defensive stance, watch him make some threes, validates what we all thought of him when we drafted him.
More guys regarding that, the backup point guard spot. You said you look at the film, the opponent, think it through. How much of a variable is Markel's development and, you know, kind of working him in there, and how big of a piece of the equation is that?
It is a piece of it. You know, how big of a piece, I don't know. I hear your question. You know, the responsibility to grow him, the responsibility to coach your team to win. It's all on the table, and it's part of, you know, what I weigh up, and we'll make a decision on what that looks like, but it certainly is a part of it.
How impatient do you get to see the finished product, and what are kind of the mileposts that you're going to be looking for as far as the progress that you
Of Markel?
No, I'm sorry,
Of the group?
as a whole.
I hope I don't say this for many more games, but I bet I do. I do not feel equipped the way that I want to feel equipped to coach the game the way I want to coach it at this stage, with some play call, with schematic things, talking to, you know, Jimmy about defensive assignments and, you know, explaining like this is what we do. It's what should happen. You know, I don't know how many games it's been or how many days it's been, but I can tell you honestly that, you know, when our team gets in a rhythm, and I feel it and the players do, and when it's not even close. It's not even close. And so when that happens, I don't know. But to win some games along that path, to be here at home, to enjoy the holidays and play in our own building, we're 9-0. We're the only team in the NBA that is undefeated at home. That counts for something. And so I'm not making any excuses. I'm just admitting, you know, my version of reality. And we're going to keep doing what we're doing and move along and find a way to coach the team and play the group and sub the group, et cetera. But right now, you know, we're a ways away. Thanks, Brett. Thanks, everybody.